You're going to get shit on no matter what. We all do it. We shit on ourselves, we shit on each other. It just happens. But you get to decide how much of a mess it's going to make. And shitting on each other doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Believe it or not, sometimes we do it out of judgment. And yes, that is a bad thing. But other times people should on each other out of well intention. They're doing it because they really think that's what somebody else should be doing. And it's coming from their heart, and it's coming from a good place and out of a way to maybe even try to help. But like I said, you get to decide how much of a mess it's going to make, because there's nothing that we can do that's going to stop people from shooting on us. We can certainly tell them, hey, I don't like when you do this. I don't like when you say that. These suggestions aren't going to work on me. Whatever it is, we can say it. But at the end of the day, we have to decide how much of a mess it's going to make on our lives. Do we listen to it? Do we let it fester in our heads? Do we let it start to cause us to shit on ourselves then too? And we take it on and we're like, oh, maybe I should be doing those things. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. And then you wonder and you let yourself get full of it, and it's all kinds of mess in your life then. Or do you take it with a grain of salt and say, that is their perspective. I understand that's how they would go about it. It's okay that I don't go about it in that same way. I'm going to continue doing the things that I think I should be doing. See, we should on ourselves too. But we're going to follow our own process in the way that we do things and the way that works for us. And a lot of times for people in that process, it is taking on other people's information, turning to people for resources, asking their opinion, seeing what they think, but then making the own decision for yourself in terms of how you proceed with that information. Just because somebody thinks something doesn't mean it's what you should be doing. So watch all of those shoulds that go on in our lives, clean yourself off, and when you need to, put a boundary, put a barricade around yourself so you don't even let that should come on you. Maybe that means you have to limit contact with some people. Maybe that means that you have to guide the conversation a little bit more and don't ask certain questions so that you don't get the should that's going to come on you, because you know it's coming, especially with certain people. You know they can't help themselves. They're going to do it. They have no control over their shoulding. So you have control over how you're going to handle it though, and that is the main thing. Follow your process, know what works for you, learn what you need to learn, go through life in a way that works for you, and then you don't have to worry about all that should.